Welcome guys to UEFN Academy. In this video we'll be creating this hovering text over brainrots, over characters. It will move relatively with the prop. So let's get started. Alright, so we got our project. Let's create now a billboard. Let's change the text size to 20. Text justification to center. Let's change the font to Burbank. Let's add a shadow. Now hold Alt and drag it down to duplicate it. Duplicate it once again. Change the text color. Let's change it to two-sided so it doesn't flicker. Let's add one more. What we want to do now is to assign all of those, attach them to the first billboard, which is billboard name. Click F2 to rename it. F2 again to rename rarity. Money per second. And the last one is price. So now let's open the verse code. Let's create the verse device. Let's name it Billboard Manager. Save it. So let's now jump into some code. I prepared some ready code, so we can just paste it. So this class here is a billboard wrapper. It will hold a reference to all the instances of the billboard. So for example, we have instance of rarity, cost, and money per second. And we can set them by calling the billboard method setText. Also, we have here a helper method, string message, in which we provide the string, and it returns a message which we put into the setText. So this is our billboard wrapper. Next thing is we need to get the references for Billboard Manager. So here we have the billboard wrapper. We have initial prop spawn position. We have prop to spawn. This is actual creative prop which we'll assign in the editor. And we have a flag if the movement is finished. So now let's create the movement script for the prop. So here's the move prop method. This takes the initial spawn position. It gets the vector 3. it creates the move location by adding 11,000 to the x-axis, and then it's calling move to method with this move location and sets a flag movement finished to true. Another thing is move button relative. This method is responsible for handling the billboard. So here's actually, it should be move billboard relative. So how it works, basically that's infinite loop, which breaks only when the props stop moving. So whenever prop stops moving, it sets the movement finish flag, and then also the billboard movement breaks. So here we are setting up the new rotation. So we are rotating the billboard as it is in correct position from the beginning. So we are rotating it by 90 degrees on the yaw axis. Next, we set up the move location. This will be our prop location plus some additional vector on z-axis. So we move 200 units above. Then each millisecond, we move our billboard relatively to position of the prop. So now let's also add here onBegin method. So this is our starter class, our started method, which initializes all the movement. So it has the main loop. Let me just change this error here. So the name was incorrect. So here for each individual billboard in our billboard array, we will be getting some random values, random integer, random money per second. And also we set the movement finish to false, as this is the beginning of the movement. So here we have our method which sets the values of the billboard. So here we are setting the text of all those values. So after we set up the text, we get the initial spawn position, and we also spawn the prop. This is a method which spawns the prop. So we are providing it the prop to spawn, which we are setting up in editor, initial spawn position and rotation. So when we successfully spawn the prop, now we will call our asynchronous methods. So we will move the billboard relative, and we provide our prop and billboard. So those are instances which will move relatively with prop. And also we are spawning move prop method. Then after the movement is finished, we will sleep for 11 seconds. And after that, we will set up the movement finish to true. And this basically breaks our move billboard relative loop, so it can be catched by another prop. So now I will save it. I will build it. Okay, hopefully it's built. Let's now drag our billboard manager. So here I have this cap. This is just a creative prop. It can be any prop you can find. This is just to set up the spawning position. So here, if we just take the initial spawn position, if we just add it, then we add which prop we want to spawn. So let's take, for example, GNOME. Let's take GNOME. And let's also add the billboard wrapper. So here, let's add billboard instance to our main instance, which holds all the other billboards. Then rarity, price, and money per second. So now let's see the changes in game. Let's push the changes. So now we are in the game. Let's see our our changes. So as you see, the gnomes are spawning and moving with the billboard. And also we are having the random values. So the random values are updating. Here we have, for example, 499 per second and $709. Let's see the next prop. Yeah, and it's a different values. So everything looks as it should. If you want to see more advanced version of this tutorial, check out my Patreon and consider subscribing. It would help me a lot. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.